What's up, everyone? My name is Chris, and today I'm here to waffle about the food culture in the UK. So, why I talk about that? Because I'm a food lover, I'm a big food lover. So, yeah, that's what I'm concerned about when I'm moving from one country to another. And yeah, surprisingly, food is one of the biggest difference I spot after moving from different countries. So after living in the UK for a couple of years now, I found that people who are locals here, who grew up in the UK, have often did not like have the same expectation when it comes to everyday food. So compared with Asian people, it's different, way different, and I'm going to talk about it later. So, for example, during my first year in the UK, whenever I'm having my lunch, I will intentionally look at what other people were eating. And most of them were eating like sandwiches from Tesco, from other supermarket, and other convenience store that you can name off, and alongside with a snack and a drink with them. And then a few years later, I finally realized that this was known as the mildew, known as the mildew. And at first, I didn't think it was too bad because like there were many different snacks and a variety of like food I haven't tried yet. And I thought, well, it was actually good. It's something new to me. However, plot twist, couple of years later, everything changed. So as someone who has now like experienced both life in Asia and in Britain for several years now, I've realized that there are actually many differences between the food culture in the UK and the food culture in Asia. And one of the difference I want to like highlight in this video is the range of food you can get in convenience store and supermarket in the UK compared to Asia, maybe. So, firstly, in the UK, let's say that you want to get a lunch in like as a student. So most likely you will head to a convenience store or like a supermarket like Tesco, Sainsbury, and grab your lunch, which probably gonna be like a meal deal, or maybe for someone else they might prefer bakery, like bread, and and something else, a hot dog maybe, and that will usually cost around like at least £5 or like something similar to £5, like 4.99, yeah. And yeah, that's all you get: a drink, a main meal, and a snack. However, a matter of fact, compared it to in Asia, I think back when I'm still in Asia, what I get for lunch is a is really different from from the UK. Cause like what I get for lunch is less than £5, or maybe sometimes like the maximum is £7, like £7 being the maximum. I could get a cold drink or a hot drink, a bowl of rice with meat, another ingredient in it, or noodles with another main dish. So in some restaurant, you might even get like a side dish if you're lucky enough. So that is what you can get for around £5 to £7 in Asia. Compare with what you might get for for the same amount in the UK. So and just think about this. Think about this. So how much money an average person in the UK might spend on food if they like bought a meal deal every working day? Let's say you work for like 4 days in a week and spend £5 each day for lunch. That would be £1,040 a year just for your lunch, excluding your breakfast and your dinner. So for someone who earns around like 20k to 30k per year, that would be like a noticeable amount in your bank account losing every single year. So just think about like how much money, or maybe me sometimes would need to spend and like on breakfast and dinner as well. So yeah, I'm not here to like persuade anyone to like bring pack a lunch for the rest of their life, or like trying to discourage people from buying food from convenience store. I'm not trying to do that, but I'm simply here to share my personal opinion about food culture in the UK and compare it with my experience living in Asia. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope I can come back. If like a lot of people watch it. So yeah, thank you, guys.